Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, How Not to Be Wrong, a creation by Jordan Ellenberg. How Not to Be Wrong provides insight into the thought process of mathematicians and how we can apply their approach to our advantage. It warns against errors that occur when mathematical tools are misused and offers guidance on reaching accurate conclusions. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Jordan Ellenberg, a math professor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, explores diverse mathematical areas such as arithmetic, geometry, and number theory. Known for his column, Do the Math, on Slate, Ellenberg's work has been featured in renowned publications like the New York Times, the Washington Post, and the Wall Street Journal. He is also the author of the book Grasshopper King. With 8 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlanet.net. To start, mathematics has a significant impact on various aspects of life and can assist in making accurate decisions. Mathematics is essential in our daily lives and reflects common sense. It is a specialized language to convey complex ideas quickly. Many find math complicated, but it is similar to thinking in common situations. The idea is to uncover hidden math in life, use it to solve problems, and learn not to be wrong. Other topics include research findings, second novels, and public opinions concept. Key idea number 1. Mathematics, as a science, is rooted in common sense and focuses on the accuracy of reasoning. Mathematics, often seen as a complex subject, is actually a practical tool used to solve real-world problems. The example of plane armor during World War II demonstrates the importance of mathematical reasoning, such as survivorship bias. Math reflects common sense and intuitive knowledge, as shown in the commutative property of addition. Despite its complexity, math is fundamentally derived from our intuition and is essential for problem-solving in everyday life. Key idea number 2. Linearity simplifies mathematical problems by enabling straightforward calculations. The text highlights the concept of simplifying difficult problems by assuming linearity in mathematics and geometry. It explains how curves can be broken down into straight lines for easier calculations. It also discusses the application of linearity in statistics through linear regression, which simplifies complex relationships between variables by approximating trends with straight lines rather than connecting every single data point. Key idea number 3. Observational data may be unreliable for drawing conclusions. However, probability theory can aid in making more reliable inferences. Scientists gather observational data to form theories but must be cautious as data can sometimes arise by chance. An experiment involving a dead fish reacting to images highlighted randomness in research findings. Neuroscience uses voxels in brain scans, where noise can lead to chance results. To address data arising by chance, scientists use probability theory, such as null hypothesis significance tests. This involves setting a null hypothesis, examining deviation in data, and calculating the p-value. If the p-value is below 0.05, the data is considered statistically significant, supporting the proposed effect. Key idea number 4. Probability theory determines the outcomes of bets, but risk must also be taken into account. Probability helps in uncertain situations by providing a way to predict likely outcomes. Expected value is calculated by multiplying each outcome's probability by its value and summing the results. Expected value is useful in things like lotteries, stock options, and insurance, but it doesn't factor in risk. Being aware of risks is crucial when evaluating bets or investments. Key idea number 5. Regression effect is a common occurrence that is often overlooked. A novelist's second book may not be as good as the first due to a mathematical phenomenon called regression to the mean. This phenomenon explains that after an unusual outcome, the subsequent result is likely to move closer to the average. The regression effect is often not recognized, such as in a study on bran's effect on digestion. It's important for researchers to differentiate between the regression effect and biological phenomena. In literary circles, the perceived decline in quality of a writer's second book is often attributed to exhaustion, when in reality, it is a mathematical principle at play. Key idea number 6. Linear regression is a valuable tool, but assuming linearity where it doesn't exist can result in misleading conclusions. Linear regression helps understand relationships between variables, but can be misleading if used incorrectly. It finds a line that best fits the data points, but is only meaningful for linear relationships. Non-linear phenomena, like a missile's path or trends like obesity, are poorly predicted by linear regression. In 2008, a study mistakenly predicted all Americans would be obese by 2048 using linear regression on obesity data, showing the importance of understanding when to correctly apply this statistical tool. Key idea number 7. Research findings can often be erroneous due to data misuse or inaccurate probability calculations. Professor John Ioannidis argued in his 2005 paper that many published research findings are false. He highlighted that insignificant results can pass statistical tests by chance, leading to misleading conclusions. He also noted a bias towards publishing studies with successful results, while those with negative findings often go unpublished. Additionally, Ioannidis mentioned that researchers might tweak their data to achieve statistical significance, unintentionally reinforcing their hypotheses. Key idea number 8. Polls and elections that claim to represent public opinion are frequently inaccurate. Public opinion is complex and can be measured through polls, but these polls may not always accurately reflect the true sentiments of the majority due to various factors. Contradictory opinions and the nuances of group divisions can influence poll results and the interpretation of public sentiment. The example of the U.S. Affordable Care Act illustrates how breaking down poll data differently can reveal different perspectives and show that some apparent opponents may actually support the main idea. Similarly, the 2000 U.S. presidential election demonstrates how the winner may not align with the overall preferences of the majority, as seen through the votes for third-party candidates. In conclusion, mathematics is rooted in common sense, guiding us to avoid mistakes and draw accurate conclusions. Understanding the hidden math in our lives aids in various situations. A crucial tip is to avoid buying lottery tickets due to the low likelihood of winning. The expected value calculation reveals playing lotteries leads to losing more money than winning. Suggested reading is Naked Statistics by Charles Whelan, emphasizing the importance of statistical knowledge in decision-making. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.